so it's here on the Sunday.
Yep.
Race 2 in the morning. How you feeling?
Yeah, feeling alright. I know the power steering's not working, so it is what it is. My aim now is to, well, finish the race and hopefully get slightly better than I did yesterday timings wise. I'm not going to be as fast as the Cooper races because I'm just having to haul the wheel round the hairpin and Agostini, so we'll see what it is. I got a good battle yesterday with the Coopers though, so I don't know where I'll be end up in the pack. I might be on my own in the middle again, or I might be with the Coopers, who knows.
Just bring it home, that's the best thing.
Yeah, exactly.
How dark am I?
Yeah, we've both had the sun.
Anyway, we'll see you after the race.
Yep.
People. Nudgies.
Class runners. They're nearly 7 seconds back on the top three, though. Now here's the Cooper Class. That's Andy Langley just behind Emma Dawson, who's battling with Freddie Hewitt, who's struggling this weekend, sadly. There is the 42 of Langley. Behind him, we see the Union flag car. That's Neil Clark, aka Austin Powers. Emma Dawson side by side there with Freddie Hewitt. Emma, who crashed her car sadly at Thruxton. There is the number 42, looking for his second Cooper Class win this weekend, his fourth of the season. Clark's done the majority of the winning this year. He's coming under fire from Daniel Truman, the number 19 car there for second in class. And the other Cooper Class runner is the number 89 of Freya Belk. Leaders. Just up behind Emma Dawson and Freddie Hewitt. They're going to battle their way to the line. So the Cooper Class is going to add Emma Dawson driving without power steering, we're told, this weekend. Thanks to one of our YouTube commenters for that, in 14th place. Freddie Hewitt had to settle the P15. Then it was Andy Langley who won the Cooper Class ahead of Neil Clark, then Truman and Belk. Matthew Hibbard retiring in a cloud of smoke in mid-race on lap 5.
Attempt 500 to fix the power steering. This is now Sunday. We have one race left. We've been told something else to try. What is it, Stephen, we've been told to try?
So apparently there's a non-return valve in the bracket itself that's in an accident can get damaged. Apparently it's legal in the regs to knock that valve out, and hopefully we shall have steering again, but we'll see.
Sorry?
All going in top.
Yeah. It's not loads of it. There's not loads.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I won't drain the whole rack. So we've just taken the bottom banjo bolt out of the steering rack, and you can see in there, I think that valve is meant to move, but it's just completely blocking a path here, which is obviously blocking the lines. So I'm going to try and smash it out and see what that does.
If in doubt, hit it with a hammer.
Yeah. Down. How long?
Hopefully that works.
Hope so. Yeah, clean it out, but yeah, clean it out, put it back on.
We'll see. The moment of truth.
Need a handbrake.
Okay. So I've just taken the car for a drive around the paddock, and unfortunately that has not resolved the problem. Like, it might be a little bit better, but certainly when manoeuvring it, trying to get back into the space here, it's still as bad.
At least the fluid in the rack should flow a bit easier, because that valve was blocking things, so it should hopefully go a bit easier, but I don't understand why we don't have power steering.
No, but race 3 is still without power steering, so we'll see what I can do.
Thank you very much, Sam. Yes, it is the final race of the weekend for the Mini Challenge Clubsport with AirTech Motorsports. Lined up in the finishing order of race 2 earlier on. And on a hat-trick, Charlie Newton-Derby is on pole in number 12 alongside Stephen Berry in the coupe, number treble 6. 76 Sammy Bowler starts alongside 27 Emma Dawson. Number 5 Freddie Hewitt is next on the grid. Freddie's had a bit of a struggle across the course of this weekend. Behind them we should have had 58 Matthew Hibbard and 411 Zach Blackwell. I can tell you those two will not be starting. They had engine trouble earlier in the weekend. Revs begin to rise and the red lights are on. The Mini Challenge Clubsport with AirTech Motorsport is go. And a bit of a hesitant start there for Steve Berry. Somebody has stalled that wallop. Oh dear. We've had a start line shunt again. It's Steve Webb who got clipped there by Sammy Bowler. They've got it going. There's a bit of damage there. Thankfully they've been able to get underway. exit of Hamilton as well. The first two have gone clear once again, leaving Moore and Campbell to battle for third place. It is Charlie Newton-Darby who has got the early lead of this one. Yonat Carrare leads the S56 category, I think he is. Yes, S53 will pick up the leader shortly. It may well be Charlie Heatley, the number 44. Freddie Hewitt, a much better run this time. He's charging to the back. Well, I mentioned Charlie Heatley, he's slowing down. He's got a problem, I think. There is the number 44 car, so Charlie Heatley, it looks like, is in trouble. So he won't be leading the S53 class. I think that might be Alex Westerby who's fought his way back into the lead after that problem at the start. So this race to go. Lead gap is now up to 0.641 of a second. Here's the Cooper class leader. The Austin Powers lookalike of Neil Clark closing up on Emma Dawson, battling with the S-Class tail enders. That's Daniel Truman up there in second place. Has got ahead of Andy Langley. So Langley down to third in the class. Daniel Truman in the number 19. His self-run car comes from Leighton Buzzard, closing on Neil Clark, local man from Kings Lynn. And up the inside, oh, they're going to go either side. Look at this, 4 wide into Murray's. That's not going to work. And Emma Dawson gets spun around. What was all that about? Trying to see if he can fit 4 minis wide through the last corner at Snetterton. It didn't work, and poor Emma Dawson was the one who got spun out there, so that's given Neil Clark the place. He leads the Cooper class ahead of Truman and Langley. Dawson's kept it going again. She always seems to come off worse in a skirmish, does poor Emma. Clark and Langley. Emma Dawson will come in further down. There is Emma. Saw her get spun out by the squabbling Cooper class runners earlier on. She comes home in 16th place, and Freya Belk just behind her is the final finisher.
Hi guys, so it's the end of the day at Snetterton and it's been alright. Race 2 was okay. I bet my time from yesterday, so I was like, how many seconds up?
2-3 seconds up, something like that yesterday.
Yeah, something like that. I wasn't quite as good as I have been here before, but it wasn't too bad. But then race 3, so yeah, also in race 2 I got a really good battle with Freddie, because Freddie's car actually had problems. So yeah, it is what it is. But that was good fun, and I still beat him across the line, but that was because he had a boost pipe off, but whatever, it was a good battle. And then race 3, it was all going so well until I got in a tangle with the Coopers at whatever that corner is before the pit straight.
Yeah, the last corner.
Dan ended up hitting into the back of me, so I spun off onto the grass, and then I was having issues with the tracking after that, and the car was just not feeling right again. And not only that, it was starting to like cut out on me like it was doing at Blighton the other day. So yeah, I was mostly just trying to keep it on the track. Good wee battle with Freya at the end as well. But I was mostly concerned that it wasn't going to cut out when she was right behind me and she'd go up the back of me. So I was just trying to get to the finish line mostly. So I was very, very happy to see the checkered flag. And then very, very surprised when I got across the finish and went to Park Fermi to be told that I actually came third in class. Again, not the way I want to win it, because unfortunately Charlie Heatley took a puncture. So he was a couple of laps down. So yeah, that's why I ended up getting third in class, because who went out earlier?
So Matt Hibbard, the Bad Boy Tuning car, they blew up their engine in race 2.
Yeah, so he didn't get back out, unfortunately, for race 3.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a shame. That put Emma up to 4th in race 2.
Yeah.
And then Charlie getting a puncture.
I got oil on my face.
I think it was all just because of the big smash at the start.
Oh yeah, so the start was kind of chaos on race 3, because I think Steve Webb stalled or something happened on the start line. Sammy Bowler went up the back of him, and we were all just basically trying to avoid it. I went round it, thankfully. The Coopers somehow managed to avoid it. Other people were getting sandwiched between other people. It was just a bit chaotic. We thought there was going to be a red flag. There wasn't somehow. I don't really know how.
Because actually happened, the same thing happened to the Caterhams earlier in the day, and they red flagged that race. So I thought it would be a red flag as well, but they just
kept going.
Steve Webb got going, and then Sammy Bowler, she was off. And then, like I said, Charlie Heatley got a puncture from it as well.
Yeah, because there was crap all over the track. Like,
but the marshals went out really quick. As soon as like Steve Webb left, the marshals went out really quick and tidied everything up before everyone came round.
But there was still stuff coming off his car, because there was stuff at the hairpin, like off his car. Because when he went past me, there was stuff hanging off the back of it. So I just backed right off. I didn't want anything of that to come off and go under our car. So yeah, but then he was miles ahead, obviously, because he's a much quicker car than us. But yeah, so that was a very challenging race at the end, but still came away with some silverware. So, and finished, that's the main thing. That's all I wanted this weekend.
Finished, cars in one piece.
Yeah, there's no damage. Like, the damage was actually on my rear quarter right behind me. But it's okay, it just knocked the alignment. So yeah, it's fine, it's easily fixed. So yeah, out again at Silverstone. So yeah, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.